This is Catherine. Welcome to my channel, Oracle Intuitions. This is your weekly reading for December 4th to the 11th. We're taking a look into the energy of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, but I do suggest that you take a look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs throughout the week as well. So for those of you that are seeking a personal reading, or perhaps if you're interested in purchasing one of the Organites that I do make, as many of you know, all of the Organites that you do see in my videos are made by me. And all of my links are below. So this is for my Instagram, my Facebook, and my website. You can contact me through any of those links. And don't forget our live show, 1 o'clock p.m. Saturday. So this is where we're going to be doing some mini readings. It is not full readings. I just want everybody to, be aware of that. They're not full readings. They are mini readings. And you can come and join on Saturdays for those. Now, I do want to apologize that I was not able to appear this Saturday. So what happened is I actually was opening a box and I had a little bit of an accident, if you can see the Band-Aid there, with an X-Acto knife. And it took a couple of stitches and yeah. So anyway, I had planned to appear and then that happened and I ended up having to go to the Medi Center for a few hours, and unfortunately I was just unable to do the videos or unable to do the live. But if you had joined on our last live show, we did talk about the Organite giveaway. So I am going to be giving away this Organite, and this is actually fairly much out of the mold. I just actually brought it out of the mold on Saturday. I was going to present it at that show, but this is going to be the Organite we're going to be giving away. So now the rules behind this, okay, are very simple, but there's going to be no exceptions. All right. So first of all, the first rule is you must be a subscriber to my YouTube channel. This is going to be absolutely crucial. And I need you to send me a screenshot. If your name, sometimes when you subscribe to YouTube, it does not show up as a subscriber. So I do need to have that possible screenshot. And you can send this to, again, either my, I would say actually my Facebook page. That's at Oracle Intuitions. And that's probably the best way. For those of you that don't have Facebook, you can send it to my Instagram at Oracle_Intuitions. Or if you really need to, you can send it to my Gmail, which is oracleintuitions1111.gmail.com. All right. So there's 3 different ways to send it. Just to show me that you have subscribed to my channel. The second is that you need to be subscribed to either my Facebook page. All right, you need to be a follower on Facebook, or you need to be a follower on Instagram. So it's not only just YouTube, but it needs to be on another social media platform, which is either Facebook or Instagram. Okay, so there needs to be 2 subscriptions. Also, this is how you get your name into the draw. So every time you share my YouTube channel, all right, and it's just very easy to do. You just press the share button and you can share that directly to one of your social media platforms. Every time you share the page, and it has to be a public share, not, private messaging or anything like that. Every time you share my page, every time you share my YouTube channel, your name will go into the draw. So it's it's very simple. All you have to do is send me the screenshot. So send me a screenshot of you subscribe to YouTube and to either Facebook or Instagram. And again, for every share that you put publicly and send me the screenshot for, your name goes into the draw. All right. So I'm going to also put the details down below into the description box for anybody, who's a little confused by how I just explained that. But then on Saturday, Brandon and I are going to do a live draw for this. You must also be watching Saturday. So if your name is drawn and you're not, in the chat, then we're going to have to move to another name. All right. So these are all the conditions. And all right, I hope that made sense. I hope you guys have an amazing week. We're going to get right into the readings now. Take care and many blessings. Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading for December 4th to the 11th. We're taking a look into the energy of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships with a closing message from the universe. If you see me awkwardly trying to shuffle the cards, please remember that if you watch the intro, I cut my finger on Saturday, so I'm trying not to bend my finger because I don't want the stitches to break or anything like that. So I'm just trying to be super careful here. So if it looks awkward, I apologize. Please remember that these are general readings. They may not resonate with everyone. However, I do suggest that you take a look throughout the week for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. All right, so let's take a look and see what is coming through for you at this time, Taurus. So for the mind, we have resilience, burn away the past. For the body, we have Marak, embrace oneness with the universe, beautiful energy. And for spirit, we have honor yourself. Okay, here's the thing, Taurus, what I'm getting here. It feels as though you're in a place of resistance. Even though it talks about resilience, it feels as though you're in a place of resistance, which is interesting because when we have spirit coming through with honor yourself, I feel like for some of you, you are not following what spirit is bringing through to you. Now, this could be in the manner of maybe perhaps allowing somebody to lead you along a path that you're not quite resonating with. And it doesn't mean that you're being naive or anything like that. But what I mean is that it feels as though maybe you're scared to speak up about something, or maybe there's a resistance in speaking up about something. It almost feels as though, for whatever reason, I feel like this resilience, okay? Or it also could be that spirit is trying to get you to honor something that is currently within your life that you may be resisting. Again, even though it says resilience, I keep feeling resisting. It feels as though mentally, it almost feels as though there's a blockage in some way. It's talking about burn away the past. And yes, I do feel that. Now, this could have to do with relationships. It also could have to do with career. Take it as it's resonating for you or in some other aspect within your life. But what I'm getting here is this mental block when it talks about burning away the past. I feel like for some of you, you may have some sort of blockage in regards to a current event that keeps coming up because of the fact that there may have been something about the past behind it. It almost feels as though you're resisting, moving forward because of some sort of, energy that keeps coming up from past events. It also talks about here, embrace oneness with the universe. So again, I feel like it's almost as though there's a resistance in some way. It feels like, when we talk about honoring ourselves, are you truly being one with the universe? Is there a resistance in some way? It almost feels like there's a party coming through. Now, again, this could be even within your own energy. This could be the energy of perhaps, a particular person, maybe a group of people, whatever it is. But it almost feels as though, I want to say, I keep wanting to say being led in some manner, or being, persuaded in some way that is something that is not of honor to yourself. It may even be that we're doing something simply because of the fact that we feel it might be the right thing to do. Maybe we don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. Maybe, whatever that energy is coming through. But it feels as though, this is the time to really embrace what it is that you're truly wanting or desiring. Is this the path that are you choosing this path simply because it's a path of convenience? Okay, in some way? Or is there a path? Are you choosing something simply because there's a persuasion of something, or maybe you're not seeing another way, to gain what it is that you're desiring, except for this path. And I feel like what Spirit is saying is that there is another way. If this isn't truly resonating with you, it's time to honor yourself rather than maybe perhaps honoring others, or maybe perhaps honoring what you feel is, always the right thing to do. And again, it's almost like sometimes we agree to things with other people, or maybe perhaps, even within ourselves, that felt good at the time, or maybe perhaps we're doing it simply because, we feel that we need to, or maybe there's, some sort of contract or bond or whatever it is. But I feel like, again, there's a resistance towards it. It almost feels like this isn't feeling right for me at this moment, even though I can't really particularly see another path out of it, or I can't really see another path forward. Okay. Spirit is asking you, or is trying to say to you, look, we're trying to show you another way. Or if you just allow it, have faith that the fact that, become one with us and let us honor you. All right. Go to the path that is needed for you at this time, not the path that maybe, again, others are trying to persuade of you at this moment. So let's get some clarifying cards and see what's coming through. And again, remember, this isn't going to resonate with everybody, all right? So just take the messages that are coming through and leave the rest. And let's see what clarification Spirit has for us at this time. It's really hard to shuffle these ones because they're a very thick cardstock. So I'm doing the best that I can. I'm sure it's kind of funny, but that's okay. All right. I know that Spirit will bring through the messages that need to come through. So let's take a look. Yeah, King of Wands. It's interesting. So that King of Wands, he's very secure. He goes after what it is that he wants. So he sees what he wants and he actually goes after it. He's very strong. He's secure within himself. He's very confident, okay? He puts a lot of passion towards things. And I feel like this is what Spirit is asking you to do. Again, be strong, be confident within yourself. If there is a past energy that is coming through in some manner, it's time to let it go and to get into this King of Wands energy. Again, strong, confident, honoring yourself. That King of Wands very much honors himself because he sees what it is that he wants and he doesn't let anybody stop him. He doesn't get into a place of, drama or, dramatic events or whatever it is. He just takes the reins and he goes through it. Imagine him like, I almost want to put him as, like, let's say somebody who is a businessman or a painter, maybe an artist of some sort. And they're not worried about, all of the little frills that are going on around them. They just have this goal and they head towards that goal. And that's like that King of Wands energy. He's very passionate about what it is that he desires. And he honors himself by going forward with it. We also have that Lovers card. So again, this could even have to do with a relationship in some way. It also could be talking about making a choice. When that Lovers card can come through, now this might have to do with, seeking or heading towards a relationship. Perhaps there was past events that were holding you back from a particular relationship, or maybe perhaps you wanted to go through that towards that relationship, but past events kept holding you, back in allowing yourself to express yourself emotionally, or maybe even perhaps spiritually in some manner. But that Lovers card also talks about making a choice, and it talks about making a choice within your heart. So go towards what it is that you're desiring or needing or wanting within your heart. And we have the Star. Yeah. Again, honoring yourself. This is about having faith within that universe, having the faith and having the trust that things are being built and coming towards you in the way that, by having that faith and trust in the universe, that's where we're actually honoring ourselves, and we're allowing ourselves to have that strength and confidence to go forward in whatever manner it is that we're to go forward towards what it is that we are seeking, what it is that we're desiring. For some of you, this even could have to do with an Aquarius. Maybe you have an Aquarius within your life. This even could have to do with an Aquarius, maybe perhaps, in your chart somewhere. Okay. Look at that, another fire card, another passion card. So this is the Ace of Wands again, going towards it with passion. This is like the beginning of something. It's like you have a renewed passion towards something. When that King of Wands comes through, he already knows what it is that he wants, and he goes through it with that strength and that courage. That Ace of Wands coming through is like a new beginning. So I feel like Spirit is saying, head towards what it is that you want. You know, start looking at it with a brand new desire. Have that strength and confidence within yourself to head to achieve it. King of Cups coming through. You guys are getting a lot of strong, really beautiful energy coming through. Again, that King of Cups is talking about, you know, we have the Lovers, okay? But that King of Cups is like coming strong within your own energy, knowing what it is. When that King of Cups comes through, this is a man who has mastered his emotions. All right. He knows how he feels towards something. And I feel like this is what Spirit is asking you to do. Take some time if you need to, but honor yourself, honor your own emotions. If something isn't resonating with you, why are you heading towards it? Why are you allowing it to come through? You know, instead of worrying again about disappointing others, start really thinking about what it is that you're feeling that passion towards. We've also got the Six of Swords coming through. It's interesting because this has come through all of the earth signs. So I feel as though the earth signs this week are very much leaving an energy that is no longer serving them and heading towards this other beautiful, calmer energy that is going to really, you know, guide you to where it is that you're what it is that you're wanting, what it is that you're desiring, what it is that you need, what it is that you want. It's almost like you guys have this goal, all right, but you have to leave some sort of past situation where it is and head towards it. Whether again it's honoring it within yourself, like honoring yourself, going towards what is resonating with you, it's leaving past energy. And it just seems to be like the theme for the earth signs this week. We also have the Hanging Man, just as I said, go into that energy of contemplation. Time to take a step back and really look at, what is the way to honor myself? Is this situation bringing me true desire? Am I seeing the end goal that is going to make me happy within this situation? Or is this issue bringing me into a place where there is some resistance? Is there some, you know, do I need to leave something back in order to move forward? Time to take that energy, time to go into that place where we're really discovering who it is that we are and what it is that we are seeking. Honor yourself. And you may need to take that step back, go into that hangman energy in order to achieve it. Got the Chariot. You know, okay, so the Chariot is very much about moving forward. But here's the thing with the Chariot card. To me, it's also a card about balance. Okay, moving forward with a sense of balance. Again, knowing what it is that we want, knowing what it is that we're, you know, desiring. Instead of, I feel like for some of you, it almost feels as though you're moving forward, but there's, again, that resistance. It's almost like you're resisting somehow moving forward completely. Or maybe perhaps there's some sort of energy from the past that keeps coming up that kind of is stopping that Chariot, or maybe taking you in another direction. The interesting thing about the Chariot is, again, it's about balance for me, because if one horse stops and the other one keeps going, what's going to happen? That Chariot is going to tilt. Okay, it's not going to be going directly on the path that it is that you want. You're going to have to stop. You're going to have to, you know, upright the Chariot. You have to get it going again. You got to make sure, you know, you've got to make sure that you've got the reins. And that's what the Chariot reminds me of. It's you've got the reins. Go into that contemplation, honor yourself, because Spirit is saying, look, at the best way to honor yourself is you take charge. You take charge of what it is that you're wanting, what you're seeking, what you're desiring, instead of allowing some other persuasion to come through, whether this is within your own mindset of getting distracted, or maybe perhaps there's a lack of self-confidence in there, or maybe that, you know, persuasion is coming from an outside influence. It's time for you to take charge and you to go in the direction that it is that you want to head towards. And we have that Two of Swords. Very interesting energy, because we've not only had that Chariot come through, but now with that Two of Swords, when that Two of Swords comes through, this is about being stagnant. It's about being stuck. And I feel like Spirit is saying to you, why are you stuck? Because, you know, when we're not honoring ourselves, we stay in this stagnant energy. We're not really moving forward. It doesn't mean that, you know, day by day activities don't come and go. Maybe new things tend to, you know, come through. But we're also in that place of not truly heading to where it is that we want to go. What is it that you need to do? What do you need to take that blindfold off to see clearly about which path and which direction you want to head to? Time to start. When we get stuck, okay, it's like that Chariot. If he got unbalanced, he'd be stuck. If that wheel fell off, or maybe the Chariot fell over, you're in a stuck energy, right? You're in a stuck energy of not moving forward at that time. So it's time to go into this place. Go into that hangman, that contemplation. Allow yourself to really focus in on what is going to bring that passion towards you. And allow yourself to go ahead and follow it by becoming one with the universe and honoring yourself. I feel like Spirit is trying to guide you in some way. Spirit is sending you the messages. Maybe you're not completely listening. Maybe there's a fear behind you. Figure out what that is and then take those reins and charge ahead. So let's get a look at relationships and see what's coming through with relationships at this time. All right. So we're going to be pulling 6 cards in total for relationships, 3 of each deck. Remember that relationships do not need to be romantic. They can be friends, family, and co-workers. Just take them all as they resonate with you at this moment. Okay. And let's see what's coming in for relationships for Taurus. Cleanse. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. So this is very much that hangman energy, going into a state of contemplation, cleansing out. Remember, we had that resilience card. It's talking about clearing up the past. Okay, this is the time to cleanse the past. Whatever is holding you back, whatever perhaps persuasion is coming in, why are you allowing it? What are you not releasing at this time to move forward? It also talks about forgiveness. Yeah, see, there we go. We're really clearing up the past now. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. So again, I feel like you're either doing something because of a past energy, or perhaps you're not moving forward because of some sort of past energy. It's time to really go in and cleanse. Allow this forgiveness, whether it's towards family, whether it's towards relationships, maybe even perhaps towards yourself. But I feel like in order to have that better relationship again, whether it's within yourself or a partner perhaps, it is time to start cleansing out that old in order to allow this new energy to come through. It also talks about embrace the moment. Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. Again, I had that word, resisting. Okay, it's like you're resisting a change of some sort. I don't know why. I mean, again, that's going to, resonate differently for everybody, but it almost feels as though there is a resistance that is coming through for some reason. And I feel that there may be, a past forgiveness that needs to happen. There needs to be some cleansing of that old energy. You need to allow yourself, Again, that hangman energy is coming through very strongly right now and through this. And again, honoring yourself, okay? Do we want to stay in that place of unforgiveness? Is that truly honoring who we are? No, it's not. It really puts us into this place of staying stuck, that chariot energy, okay? You know, when we're in that chariot energy, we're not moving forward. We're just staying within that stagnant energy of that Two of Swords. So right now is the time to cleanse, time to let go of whatever it is that we're hanging on to. All right, let's see some clarifying cards from Spirit. Yeah, music for manifesting. To manifest rapidly, think of what you desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. So for some of you, music might be very cleansing. This might even be music, you know, from a time or era that you were thinking of or hanging on to. Maybe that is the way of moving forward, is to play that music. Or maybe it's a particular song that you need to, you know, listen to that will help, you know, give you that strength of getting into that King of Wands energy, that safety and security, that confidence, okay, within yourself. We have morning affirmations. Say positive affirmations every morning to open the gates of manifestation. Again, I feel like for some of you, this is about cleansing, okay? We have the morning, affirmations, the music for manifestation. We have the cleansing energy, forgiveness. I just feel like this is a time, maybe cleansing out the body, mind, and soul. You know, this isn't just within the mind. Maybe there's a habit that you need to let go of. Maybe there's something that, again, you know, within the mental space or the spiritual space that needs to be released. And it says, watch your thoughts. It can't even be more perfect, right? Watch your thoughts. It's important to think only about what you desire, not about what you fear. It almost feels as though you're trying to move forward, but there's this resistance that's coming in. And I feel like this resistance is coming in from your own thoughts, or again, some sort of past energy. Or even that persuasion, you know, if for some of you that, you know, I kept feeling that persuasion for like you're being persuaded to do something. And it feels as though, again, it's almost like a lack of confidence, or it feels like a lack of self-assurance. Like I have to do this because, you know, fill in the blank. However that resonates with you. And what I'm getting here is Spirit is saying you're better than this. You're better. There's so much more for you planned. Honor yourself. Become one with us and let us guide you at this time. So let's get a closing message from the universe and see what is coming through. I just feel like this is going to be such a strong week for you right now, Taurus. It just feels like you're in this place where Spirit is sending you the signs. Spirit is really walking with you, walking beside you right now. And they're trying to show you. They're trying to show you a different way, a different path of something, or letting go of something in order to receive, you know, the desire that you are seeking. Okay? So it's time to listen. Go into that place of contemplation. Allow yourself just to, you know, enjoy the energy of what is coming through. And again, you know, think positive. Get into that place of, you know, music for manifesting, right? Maybe affirmations. Maybe it's a change of the subconscious. Like take a look at to what messages your subconscious is sending through. All right. If we're replaying all the negative thoughts, how are we going to get into a place of thinking positively and beautifully and truly allowing that happiness to come forth? So it says here, falling in love. Yeah, for some of you, I felt like had to do with the relationship, kissing the divine in another and in yourself. So for some of you, that may have to do with, as I was saying, letting go of the past, or perhaps, you know, not being persuaded. Maybe some of you are staying in relationships simply because you feel like, you know, this person is persuading you. Maybe there's something better for you. Again, take that as it resonates with you. For some of you, it could be letting go in order to allow yourself to fall in love. Are you honoring yourself by hanging on to the past when you could be in this energy of this beautiful love coming through? Whether this is within another person, or whether this is with, you know, getting that closer relationship with Spirit and yourself, take it as it resonates again. And we have wave of power. Remember, we talked about empowerment, right? A surge of power, upswing in energy, exhilarating moment. So it feels as though this is the time to empower yourself, become stronger. That King of Wands energy, strength, security, power, confidence. Go into that energy of that hangman and really allow it to, cleanse you, to allow yourself to absorb the dynamic qualities of yourself. Don't focus in on the past things that didn't happen or didn't, come forth or didn't present a path for you at that moment. There's something new that Spirit is trying to bring through you or through to you at this time, whether it's an emotion, whether it's a person, whether it's a new path, whatever it is. Allow yourself to move forward. Allow yourself to remove that stagnant energy of just staying within a circle and repeating patterns possibly. Allow yourself to embrace this wave of power that Spirit is trying to bring through to you at this time. So I truly hope that that has resonated with you. If it has, please click like, please share my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget, Saturday, 1 p.m., we're going to be going live. We're going to be having our Organite giveaway. Please take a look if you don't know the rules. In regards to the Organite giveaway, please watch the intro or watch the separate video. I'm going to be putting it above. Thank you so much and have an amazing week. Many blessings. Take care.